have 12 in Paladin and 12 in Barbarian.
12.
So I think that's right.
Cool. Hello, YouTube.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás? You come here often? I'm sorry, I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Tom. Not Tom. Bob. Not Bob. And Jiminy.
Yes.
Oh, I was just adding people now.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, it's pronounced
Yes.
Thomas.
We had some big world events happen since last we met. Jorek and Six got married.
Shrek and 6. Congratulations. Lots of love.
Thanks. It's a loveless marriage.
Already.
Oof. It's a marriage of convenience, not love.
Hey, those.
It's a green card marriage.
It's a what? Green card marriage?
Yeah, 6
Ah.
He's technically not from this country. Think about it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah. He's definitely not from Haven.
Definitely not from Haven.
You just married him for the Wi-Fi password.
Jorek only has half citizenship, though.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow, we are all in today, are we? It's just one of those days.
Apparently.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
Good to know.
So
right.
last session, you guys never actually got his name, but I will tell you his name. His name was Damiel, the Lord of Entropy. He came in search of something, and you guys decided to flag him down with a very potent guiding bolt to the face, and then proceeded to whoop his ass. But there was a couple close calls, and you guys were definitely feeling the heat.
Yeah, that fucking...
That
fucking
power word kill was... Oh, man. That clutch counterspell. That clutch counterspell.
Yep.
That would have been a really upset Zill if that counterspell.
That would have been... Yeah. I don't even want to think about what that would have done to Zill at that point.
Yeah. But...
Can we retcon that she just sprouted an extra pair of wings when she did that and, like, went all, like, super holy?
Yeah.
Like, ascended murder machine?
Yeah.
Pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure that's canon now.
Yeah, because you guys finished the fight pretty quick after that. Like, 6 seconds.
Pretty much. We were like, nope. Get this fucker.
Wait, what are you trying to retcon? What?
I joked that she sprouted an extra pair of wings at that moment.
The moment that she saved your life from that power word kill. Okay.
Yep.
I almost want more coffee, but it's so late in the day.
Yeah.
You don't need coffee.
That is something you don't need. Very true. Okay. So, you guys now are just have some technical downtime.
So, is there any more RP that happens this night?
Wait, we're not gonna RP the end of
Did
the
you
fight?
guys want to RP the end of the fight? What happens after?
Well, I mean...
I had something I wanted to do.
Yeah, then let's totally go with it.
Yes.
Do you have that map? Can we go on that map?
Yeah, let me jump back to it. I don't know if I kept everything on it. Yes, I did keep everything on it.
Damn.
Damn.
Ta-da!
in the burnt down tent.
If this is just shoving Zorak into the lake, I'm gonna be furious with you, Six.
I trip Jorak into the
I knew
lake.
it.
No, I'm just kidding. That fight was quite a while, right?
What?
We went through quite a few rounds.
It was like 40 seconds.
Like, it was like
Okay.
a minute fight.
Yeah. Which in D&D is a long time.
Yeah, but alright. Six moves over to this guy, who just
My
sat
brother.
there and watched it. What's this guy's name?
That is
Samuel.
Peleus.
That's Dan. He's the angel. Get him.
Damn, players.
Are you broken?
No.
I punch him in the face.
Okay, roll an attack.
27.
Okay, you hit.
I'm not
Does that
pulling
count
this
as sneak
punch.
attack?
10 damage.
Okay.
Does it count as a sneak attack?
Um,
Was he expecting it?
I don't think he expected it. I don't want to kill him. I won't do the sneak attack. Choose not to.
okay. There you go.
That's it. I walk away.
He'll glare at you, but he'll not do anything back. After watching that display
Yeah.
of you guys just ripped that angel demon thing apart.
Oh no. Oh no. All right. Zilla's going to
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
Zill's just gonna kind of come stand at the door and keep an eye out and make sure if anything else, looking for anything else
Okay.
to happen. Ansi expecting something else to happen.
Yeah. That totally makes sense.
Dion and Iris are going to probably shrink in size suddenly.
Oh yeah, I look at Dion when I walk back over and just shrug after hitting him.
I'm watching Peleus for his reaction the entire time. Just before you walk back and shrug.
Yeah.
Does Peleus give me any kind of like?
He gives you a dirty look and then storms off.
I give him this look like, well, what'd you expect?
You did just stand there and watch us fight his face.
Yeah.
And then when he shrugs at me, Six, I will give you like a little nod of appreciation, actually.
And then I will start trying to clean up and fix all the fucking damage I took during that fight.
Yeah,
I gave you
I got
at
my
the end
ass.
of the session. Did you add
Oh,
that?
I mean like,
or whatever?
like, I don't know, popping out dents and shit like that.
He gave
Gotcha.
you health.
Yeah, I got
ribs.
the health you gave me last week.
Cool. So when you guys are finished with the evening, is there any other thing else you want to do?
Well, we were under the impression that the army is still attacking, or not, at least not yet under the impression that they were going to cease attacking.
The Army of the Cursed?
Yes.
Yes.
And this would be the best night for them to do so, given that it's the full moon.
Well, they're still a ways off. They still have not even clashed with the Haven forces yet.
Gotcha.
They're actually still probably 2-3 weeks away from meeting on the field of battle.
Wow.
Oh.
That is not what I had in my mind.
Yeah. Which was very strange as why he came so early by himself.
Yeah, also disappointing to. Anyway, not gonna make that joke.
Oh.
Well, if we have the chance for a real rest, then Dion's
Heck
gonna
yeah,
take it.
absolutely.
Mhm. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, he seemed to have just come on his own by himself, all alone.
Let me ask this out of character to you guys.
What?
Yes.
Should I
Go up to the guard?
revivify
No.
this guy?
What?
I have revivify, and it only brings him up to 1 hit point.
No.
You should not.
No.
Yeah, but we could like question him.
His
No.
body, like, melted into, like, black goo. There's no body to revivify.
I doubt you have true resurrection.
No, I don't know. It can't return to life a creature that has died of old age, nor can it restore any missing body parts. It doesn't say. Okay.
He has no
fine.
body.
Missing, yeah, has no body.
Can't turn
Yeah, but
liquid
he-
back into
okay.
a body part either.
That one doesn't say it has to have a body? I thought it did.
No.
I mean, if it doesn't have any... if it can't restore any missing body parts, you would just be reviving a puddle of goo.
Let's see, revivify.
Just
You
wanted to
touch
ask
a
him some
creature
shit.
that has
Creating a
died. You
property.
have to be able to touch a creature, not a pile of ash.
I just wanted to talk to him.
Do you have any like kind of spells for communing with spirits?
I don't
That might
think
work.
so.
I also don't
Command?
think
Can
we're
I
going
just
to
command him back to life?
on this.
I don't think a level 1 is
Look,
possible.
Live!
Live, damn you!
Oh. Zill is just antsily pacing back and forth.
Eventually, Father Blackbriar will step out through the front door and to, like, survey the situation.
Yeah, Discord.
Who can get it first?
Probably you, because I forgot that spell. Mr. B.
God.
Dion has taken a lot of damage during this fight, and so he's just kind of like sleeping on the back of Iris. He like whispered. Actually, he didn't even whisper. He just telepathically told Iris to take him back to where he can rest, and he fell asleep on her back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Zill's gonna make sure. Zill would probably not want to spend the rest of her spells.
Yeah.
Um,
The commanders will move into the zenith.
You mean they don't want to stand out in the open?
Nope.
in that burning tent.
Yeah, no.
But it looks so cool.
Demetrius will stop you, Zill, as you're pacing in front of the doorway and go,
Mhm.
that was very impressive. Didn't disappoint. Exactly as I expected. Basically praise you. Iskander will kind of give you a dirty look like, well, you did it, but... But like it's his way of saying good job, but he's not gonna like praise you.
Ixander is?
Iskander, yes.
Iskander, excuse me. I get that backwards. She's completely ignoring him.
That's fine.
But to Demetrius, she'll say, to be honest, I'm surprised you didn't assist us at all.
Well, given how dangerous he is, we can't leave the Empire without leadership. And we were sure you were going to win because of your displays I've seen in person. But
Dion. Oh, sorry. Dion's hand is. He apparently fell asleep with it, just kind of giving the middle finger towards the officer's tent.
yeah, that is totally fine.
Very accidentally, of course.
Very accidentally. Well, next time you choose to sit out a fight, perhaps do it more than 60 feet away from where the fight begins, she says huffily, and will turn and make her way over to Dion and Iris and guide them back to their sleeping quarters.
Okay.
You think I'm tiny, but I'm not tiny.
I didn't hear you say again.
You think I'm tiny, but I'm not tiny.
Sorry.
You're tiny, but you're not tiny.
Apparently, I sleep talk. Nothing of it. Think nothing of it. Yep, that's a thing. So yeah, Zill will go back to her room
Just a second, guys.
have Iris
Oh.
and Dion.
I think Dan had to go. I think he might have child aggro.
Oh, boo.
Actually, I'm gonna take advantage of this brief pause. BRB. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Okay. So what is... You guys have any other RP you want to do this evening?
Sorry, I just noticed something.
You just-
Oh,
What'd you notice?
I think it's a secret.
He's dying.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. But I know why. Damn.
What?
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 Is there something? Oh gosh, there's something in reaction. Games.
Oh.
You didn't notice his, but you noticed mine. God damn it.
I missed it completely. What
He
happened?
was still there from when we put our guys out last week
Yeah.
in the tent. Victor and Wesley.
Over here.
Wesley was still there. He
Yeah, I
moved
know.
it.
He was
The
right
rest
there. I
of them-
didn't want to say anything, and you friggin' ruined it.
I just noticed it. I was like, wait, he's still out there. He moved him with them. Wesley's one of the commanders now.
Lol. You and your silly tokens. Anyway. Yeah, I think we're done for the
Okay.
night. I'm done. Zill's done for the night.
Anybody else have anything else? I think most of you are tired, probably, right?
Yeah.
In real life?
Zill's ready for a long rest. Can we have a long rest?
Yes, you guys can have a long rest.
Thank
And
God.
you guys have about 3 weeks downtime where you guys can do what you want. They're still prepping and preparing for war. The army's still mobilizing, being transported through teleportation and marching across the plains, setting up barricades and basically preparing to clash with the forces that are headed towards them.
Zill would like to purchase during that time frame. Purchase or specifically have them made 4 of those potions.
Okay.
Price is really not a matter for that.
Yeah.
4 of those potions, and she's going to spend quite a bit of her downtime messing with the immortal sun and trying to do the things she was already trying to do with him, making the curse be not a curse anymore.
Yeah. Okay. The potion will probably be about 1,000 gold a dose.
1,000 each.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like a fancy potion.
Do I want anything?
Dion's gonna go ahead and try to purchase
I
the
guess
thing that we talked about. DM.
The thing we talked about.
Last week or 2 weeks ago. After the session last time.
I'm trying to remember 100% what that was.
It should be in your DMs, like the last thing from me.
Oh, yes. I was just reading it.
In fact, let me see how much money I have. I might want a magical one if there's one available in the city.
Okay. Let me...
I don't know how much money we have as a group.
70,000 gold, and then some.
Okay, I'll probably ask Zil for a certain amount of gold since she's been carrying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had the same 50 gold for like the entire time because Six doesn't care about money. He hasn't spent he hasn't spent one like cent.
Dion
Other
spent
people
most of his free money pampering the group. That's the last he spent the majority of his money doing that.
Lol.
So just let me know if there's one of those in town, Dion.
Okay. Okay.
And Jorak's gonna go find that guard.
Yep, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna look his children in the eyes and tell them they're never gonna see their father again.
Take a good long look at Daddy. He ain't coming back from this pack of cigarettes.
You can find an instrument of the bards. They don't have one specifically of the one you're looking for, but you can take the top, the all section, I think. And that'll probably be about 5,000 gold. Is what it'll cost.
The what? Sorry.
Use the top one where it has the selection of spells that it provides. Extra. The instrument of the bards.
Gotcha.
There's one that provides fly, invisibility, levitate, and protection from good and evil.
That's
the
the one.
The Bandor.
Okay.
No, Bandor has Entangle, Fairy Fire, Shillelagh, and Speak with Animals. I'm looking at it right now.
Do you have the wrong one for Ichthia?
Oh, all of them have those spells. The Bandor has additional... Oh, I see what it is.
Yeah, some have... All of them have X spells. Some, they each have their own unique spells
Okay.
as well.
The Olam Harp, is that the one you were saying, Dan?
Yeah, you can have the harp. That's fine.
Okay.
Just flavor it for the instrument.
It's not a harp, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, I know that the Bandor has some of those spells. The fly being specifically something that Ichthia uses on a regular basis.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay, and then...
How much gold do you need, Dion, for that?
5K.
Okay. I'm just going to spend it out of mine directly. And then I'm going to do, like I said, 4K for the 4 potions.
Okay.
And sometime shortly after she receives these potions, Zil is going to approach Jorak. Jorak, do you have a moment?
Yeah. I was just looking for this guard, but not a big deal.
I wanted to give you something. It took some time to procure, but this is for you. She's going to hand you a potion, 2 potions of flying. I can only imagine what it's like to get stuck on the ground during aerial combat, and I just wanted to give you the option to.
Wow. I don't even
They don't last,
remember.
but
I don't even know what to. Wow. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm drinking both of them immediately.
no.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'll cast Hold Person.
He's like, so I can fly forever now if I drink these right now? That's what I understood.
Just goes off into the stratosphere.
They're temporary, of course, but they should
Oh.
at least help if we have to fight anything else that's flying.
I think, like, when you say they're temporary, Jorax is like, oh, it looks kind of disappointed. He thought he was gonna like scrap these. Like, no, these will be useful. Wow. I mean, definitely will sort of end that sort of scenario from last fight.
Right.
I just stood at the edge of the lake for like 30 seconds.
I felt really bad about that. I wish I had any magic that could have helped. But this should negate that. Each one, I believe, will let you fly for about 1 hour. So if we're about to go into combat, that would be the time.
Noted. And he does sort of like the thumb on the nose and like points at you.
He'll chuckle.
Jorak will not abuse these.
Zorak will better not abuse that 1,000 gold each potion.
I'm gonna step away for just a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be just a second.
Potion
I'm
of fly.
trying to find
Zorak
a
sneaks
gif.
into the alley and immediately drinks.
I'm trying to find a gif of like one of those moments where like a superhero is learning to fly or something and they start falling. I can't find it.
That's just what happens when you fuck a stranger in the air.
Wait, what?
The gift that Joe posted.
From Big Lebowski.
Oh.
When
Okay.
Donnie's yelling at
Returned.
That's no idea who he is.
Lol. The Big Lebowski.
God damn it, dude.
Okay. So besides the basic prep and setup for the upcoming battle, is there anything else you want to do over the next 2 months? Or next
Yes.
month?
Zilla's going to have a similar but less awkward conversation with Six.
I mean, that's what you think.
6. I've acquired these 2 potions. Each one will grant you 1 hour of flight. Next time we have a big fight, perhaps it would be wise to drink them. I wanted to make sure that you had the option if you needed to make it into the air. She'll just hand them over.
Ooh, flying monks.
Thank you. Do I drink
Very
them now?
No, they only last for 1 hour each, so we will. If we're preparing for a large battle, then that would be the time.
Okay.
Haha!
Six
So
will hand you a potion.
Oh.
It is a greater healing potion.
Oh.
I didn't get you anything, but here you go.
Well, thank you. Though honestly, this healing potion might be better for you, as I'm able to heal you in other ways.
Do you want this? And he'll hold out his bubble pipe.
That was a gift.
No. 6, this is not a.
Six starts rooting through his bag for stuff.
I don't. 6.
He pulls out his sham.
6, I don't need anything in return. It's a gift, freely given. It is something to help you in our upcoming fights. Because you're my friend, and I care about you.
So I can't give you a gift?
You can, but...
I hold out the shawl with both hands.
Okay. If you really insist upon giving me a gift, you may. But don't give me a gift just because I gave you one, okay?
Okay.
Is he still,
and he'll
is he
hand it
still
out.
holding it?
He'll still hold it out.
Okay. She will take it.
I am not very good at it anyway.
Well, I've never tried. What does a shawm look like? Is it a stringed
It's a
instrument?
recorder. Like those recorders you learn in like
it's
first
what,
grade that are really annoying.
Yeah. It's what Scanlan used as his primary instrument.
I remember.
Or maybe a secondary one? I know he had a horn as well.
He had a hand.
He had a hand cone, but that was for casting. Like that
But I know he had a
amplified
shawm.
his spell. Yeah, that his instrument was the shawl.
Oh, precursor of the modern oboe.
So I was looking for Scanlan Shawm, and this showed up in the gifts, and it made me so happy.
Oh, is that that's the cartoon they're working on?
Mm-hmm.
And this purple beam came out of his dick.
Lightning, yeah, cock lightning.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was even in their live action trailer thing too.
You know how he wears like a weird thing in every live action show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Remember the one where he had the giant like light thing in his pants?
he's actually done that
The orb.
twice.
Yeah,
He had the orb, and he
Yeah.
also had like a big old cube as well.
that's
I
funny.
don't remember the cube one. Was it a one shot? Or was it from the first campaign?
That's amazing. Sorry, the Scanlan at the same time. I don't remember. Sorry, Joe. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh good.
no. Mm.
Hey, there you go.
'Kay.
Was that RP scene over?
Yes, Zil will happily accept the shawm.
Dion at another time is going to find Six and approach him. Six, I feel like you wanted these bracers. And well, I still have use of them, but I've recently acquired something that causes me to not be able to be in tune with as many magical items. And so is Six doesn't wear a cloak or anything like that, does he?
That's all he wears is a cloak.
Shit. Is it an
It's
attunement
not
thing?
magical, it's just that's all he has on as far
Okay.
as clothes.
I
It's
thought
not a
it
magical cloak.
okay. I thought it might be time to replace that, if you don't mind, with this. And Dion unfurls his cloak of displacement.
Oh shit.
God, that dude. Are you kidding me? What, you got a 22 AC and you just gave him... That's incredible.
That's.
But I like this cloak.
It's a fine cloak. This one makes it harder for people to hit you.
But I like my cloak.
But I like the cookie.
It's the only thing he's ever worn for more than a day.
God damn it, that was funny, dude.
What if I told you that you could wear that cloak over this cloak.
Isn't that
Holy shit.
redundant?
No. You would still
don't
be able to wear
understand
that cloak.
word.
I mean, one could say it's redundant, but this has an added effect of making you much more difficult to hit. What I'm saying is I'm no longer in need of it, and you punched my brother in the face, and so I thought that you deserved a gift.
I was right to punch him?
Yes, he's an ass.
Yes.
Some might call him a wolf dick.
Oh,
Ah.
you meant it metaphorically.
Oh, yes. Yes,
6 will accept the cloak.
there you go.
I would have punched him without the gift. Thank you.
I like that we're basically doing when you're playing Fire Emblem and you have to go through each the party members are all ranking up their relationships, and you have to go through all the cutscenes all in a row.
Yeah.
What is it under? Is it a
Cloak of Displacement.
What's it under?
It's magic item.
It's just a wondrous item.
Wonder.
I'll take that out of my inventory.
Oh, I watched a video the other day that made me very angry.
I do that a lot.
It was a video. I don't know what brought this to my attention just now. I just thought of it. Maybe something somebody said just triggered it.
This is
So
a tune, right?
it was one of those games where, like, you drop down a finger if you did this. And he said this one only, like, applies to, like, people that were, like, born near the 90s. And he said, all right, hold up your 5 fingers. And he said, drop 5 fingers if you lost the game. And
Fuck.
I out loud yelled. It's like, oh!
I just refuse to play, so.
I've actually won the game.
Same.
Because you just thought about it, so you lost it. So did I.
No, I can no longer lose the game. That's part of winning the game.
It's not.
I'll
The
teach.
only
I'll
way
teach
to win
you.
the game.
I'll
is
teach
to
you how to
death.
win the game.
play.
Death is the only way you can win the game.
Lol.
Circle of life. Sorry.
Oh, great. Disney just sued us.
Oh god.
No.
I assume, Dion, you might want to talk to your father at some point during this month?
Why?
I was going to
Oh
say, you
yes,
assumed probably.
yes.
Because you were gonna,
I was gonna go talk to him.
Mhm.
Fuck. Is now the time? Oh, I need to
Yes.
at least talk to him about mom
Yeah, that's what.
doing the thing. Okay.
Mhm.
Who was it? I'm sorry. Who was it that told me? Who gave me that information?
You got it. You found it in a letter. Also, it said
No,
under-
no, not that information. The more important information about
Argos Helios?
about undead people.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Argos Helios.
Where's my drugs?
I thought my brother was Argos.
Or
Am I mixing up names?
did I say
Agiris.
Agiris? Yeah,
Agiris.
sorry. Yes. Sorry, I was.
That's fine. Names are hard, especially when they're not like from your normal culture.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And
For real.
you know when you have like 30 siblings.
Yes.
I only have like 13 now. So half of them are dead. It's more like 13 originally, and now half of them are dead.
Mhm.
But anyway, yeah, I'll approach him.
Okay.
Are you gonna have Zill there for this conversation?
No,
Then I'm gonna
unless she's following. Okay.
Okay, so he's probably
I'm
at work somewhere in the Zenith.
Mhm.
He pretty much doesn't stop unless he's sleeping.
Right. I knock on. I didn't have a conversation with him about the favor that Paylor spoke of, right? I have not had that conversation with him yet.
About the favor, as in
About people that are in his favor and people that are not.
No, you've not seen him since you've not actually had an in-person chance to talk to him since you went to Paylor's
Okay.
palace.
All right. So I'll approach, hopefully, if he's like in an office at some point. I'll approach at that moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'll knock on the door because it's probably open, but I'll knock anyway. Just be like, Father, I was hoping that we had a moment to speak.
Okay. Reyna is in the room with him.
Alone. I will say after a pregnant pause.
Okay. What would you like to speak about?
This is private.
He'll look at you and kind of
But
size
it's
you up.
important.
And then he'll nod over to Reyna and goes, go about your business. Come back in about an hour.
Don't worry, Rain. It's not about you. I like to imagine that this is like as long as it takes him to come to a decision about speaking to me privately. Also, you're still muted, Zill, if you're trying to talk.
I was making a joke about small children running around the zenith shouting.
Damn cats are in the zenith again.
And your dad
is on the escalator again. What? You what? You said my dad just, and then you muted yourself. What was that? Oh, it is what it is.
I was making a joke about Dion's dad is having child aggro too.
Yeah. Because he's dealing with Reyna.
And Dion.
And Dion, yes. Okay, so he'll basically tell Reyna to go about her business, return in about an hour.
Okay. Dion will go in and he will shut the door.
Okay.
I'm
There'll be a like kind of like Father Blackbriar's study where there's a couple lounge chairs. He'll go over and he'll sit down in one of the chairs and beckon for you to come sit with him.
I will sit.
Okay. What is it you'd like to speak about?
Like is a strong word, more like need. There are quite a few things. You might want to have a sip of something first.
Like poison?
6, you're in the wrong room.
He'll be like, I'm sure I'll be fine. I need to keep my faculties about me. We're in the middle of a war.
I understand. This is just going to be emotional news, even for one such as you. I don't know where to begin. I pull out the letter. I found this hidden amongst the prophecies in our home. And I have...
You'll see a smirk on his face as he takes it.
And I have verified it to be true.
He'll glance over it and be like, I see you finally figured it out.
What a douchebag.
I am a little insulted that you suspected I didn't know. You still there?
I can feel
Yes.
Dion's anger from here.
Yes, Dion is having a moment. It was taking a moment to collect his thoughts.
Okay.
Interesting.
It just like I heard a beep and it just got silent. So I was like, did I disconnect?
I did think that was a possibility, but I was hoping against it. And are you also aware of the rumors of her leading? What was the word that was said? A cursed army? Or
Oh,
undead?
the undead. It's not her leading it. The rumors are she is involved with an army of undead somehow. Is what the visions
Okay.
are being
Like
interpreted
allied with.
as. No, not necessarily allied. They're being interpreted. She has something to do with it. That's all the visions can interpret.
I have been told of visions by Agiris. His advisors have had visions of her being somehow involved in an army of undead.
Well, there's a possibility, but I have taken matters to ensure that no army of undead should arrive. But it's your mother dealing with her guilt. I have eyes on her. I learned long ago to never let her know you know. Because that is when she killed Tellus. Because she figured out that I was connecting the dots.
You seem unperturbed by it. I know he was not technically your son, but you thought of him as such for a time.
He was my son. He may not have been my blood, but he was my son. Just like you are my son. There was evidence all around. Your mother was very distant. A new child when we really hadn't been spending time together. And then when Tellus died, Helios's sudden distance, it all added up. But it was me connecting the dots that led to Tellus's death. And it was my failings as a husband that led to your mother sleeping with Helios. And I was not going to shame my wife for my own failings, as well as put disgrace on our family name.
Speaking of which, you know that I am... Has out of character real quick, has Zill outed herself yet? I forget.
Only as a daughter?
Yes.
No.
Only Father Blackbriar knows.
Okay.
And you would know that only Father Blackbriar knows.
Yeah.
But she knows. She trusts you. You would know that she trusts you, that if it needs to come up, that it's okay.
I don't think it quite needs to at this moment.
Right. If it needs to. It doesn't have to, then she would rather you didn't, because that's still dangerous information.
There are a few things. You know that I have met with Pelor in person and spoken with him multiple times, yes?
I knew at least once.
He has declared me his champion.
A smile will creep on his lips.
And he has blessed my union with Ziliana, his chosen. And I would ask that you respect that.
Well,
And our nature. And my wings will pop out. And I will stare at him dead in the face.
Stop being racist, Dad!
there'll be,
Because this is who I am.
mhm. He'll have a look on his face that he's a little unsure, but he's like, son, I know you don't think highly of me and think that I think less of you, but I am actually very proud of you. You have done incredible things over this last year. And without your help, this war would have been over long ago. And we would not have won. You choosing to fall in love with Palor's Chosen is a blessing.
Choosing to follow.
You planned it.
I
out.
don't know if I would say I chose it so much as it happened.
You
Sometimes
chose to let your feelings happen. Correct?
I'm more like they took me over. But yes,
You could have denied them.
I almost had to.
You are
See,
very...
it's a real dark look on his face.
I've known you for 30... You're 30...
Dion's 33 now?
33? You're 33 years old. I've known you your whole life. I know that when you put your mind to something, nothing will stop you. No matter the odds. So if you wanted to shy away and refute the affections, you could have done it. But Ziliana is, while not of noble birth, of high standing and of political position.
Does he feel the wrath of God on him in that moment?
No.
Just for half a second.
She's more
Sorry,
noble than you might think.
Oh?
I will leave it at that. There's one final thing that I need to let you know. And this is part of why I brought up my relationship with Palor. I have had suspicions about our family for some time in various ways. First of all, you know of the experiments Mother has done to us, or no?
I know of them, yes.
I imagine it would be hard to not connect those dots given
Yes.
Heracles' size. She has fallen out of favor with Palor quite significantly.
Yes, she turned to the worship of another god when Tellus died.
Which god?
One of the gods of death. Let me find out exactly the name. I need to pull it up real quick, sorry. I forgot that you were gonna ask this question. I was not ready for it.
I mean, I didn't expect to, but I had to, given his knowledge of it. Pardon me. Trying to find the freaking list.
She turned to the arms of another man. She turned to the faith of another god.
Okay.
No, I've gone back too far.
She has begun She has been worshipping Erebus for about 25 years.
Erebus.
He is a god that rules over the world of the underworld.
Oh, I am familiar.
And that is what her schemes and why I believe visions of undead arriving are part of.
And we have not taken her from station because of...
There has been measures taken to prevent this.
To prevent her being taken from station.
Not from station, but she is not the leader of the Inquisition. She just is a ranking official.
Who is
dealing with one of our captives. It may
And
be
you
a slightly
trust her to do this?
maybe a slightly selfish, but if things turn and she creates a situation that is unfitting of an Inquisitor,
She already has.
the Inquisition does some very dark work.
Well, maybe it's time for reform. And I give him the most serious look he's ever seen from me.
Yeah. He'll nod and be like, maybe it is. But reform can come after this war. When a new High Inquisitor takes the seat.
I guess there's no reason in telling you the others. You probably already know them that have fallen from Palor's grace as well.
I know the ones that tend to work with your mother. They don't worship Palor. There's a reason that most of them are not even here.
And you're familiar with the fact that Peleus, who is here, does not worship Palor. And is far from his graces.
Yes.
I have written them down for you, and I tossed that list at him too, as well.
Okay.
Just not super aggressively, but just like kind of defeated, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Defeated that he knew and didn't do anything.
Defeated that he's just not doing anything.
Yeah.
Just whatever you do, protect Zoe from her.
And that is one of the reasons why Zoe is not around.
Well, I guess that's all I had to say.
I appreciate that you trusted me enough to come to me on these matters.
Honestly wouldn't have had Palor not actually told me that you were still in his good graces. So, if any good comes from this meeting, you can know. You can take that with you.
You'll see him clutch his holy symbol.
And that I do not despise you, Paula. I just don't understand you sometimes.
Sometimes, being in charge, you have to make difficult decisions. As you probably well know. Being of rank of High Inquisitor, you have to make some even harder decisions.
That I believe. And that I have learned on the road.
I've made the best decisions that I can for the situations I believe that Paylor is behind me the whole way with all of my decisions, for he has not forsaken me. But I understand that to some of my decisions seem evil.
I don't say anything. I just kind of nod gently. And then I wipe off my pant legs, not that they needed it. And I stand up and I walk towards the door and I open it ever so slightly, and then I look back over my shoulder and I say, just deal with the things that need dealt with, including our family, before this decision is taken out of your hands. And I step out of the room.
Okay. Before you go, he'll be like, Dion, would you wait up for one moment?
I take that half a step, and then I stop.
When this war is over, I plan to step down as High Inquisitor. I would like to offer the position to you if you are willing to accept it. But I don't know if that's something you're interested in.
I feel like Paylor would be upset if I didn't say yes. But can I...
You have every right to choose. Think about it. You don't have to give me an answer right away.
I have a mission of my own to accomplish first, and when I return from that, I will give you my answer.
Okay.
But I cannot accomplish that mission until this war is over.
Okay. He'll nod. Be like, the war is almost over.
I nod. Was there anything else, Father?
There is not, unless you have something else you wish to speak about.
Not at the moment, but maybe soon.
Yeah. He'll...
And Dion passively, like absent-mindedly, touches his left ring finger.
Okay.
Somewhere else in the zenith, the Zill gasps, and it's just.
And then I did he look like he was going to say anything else to me?
Make an insight check.
Oh boy, a roll.
Yeah, I'll have you roll for it.
First roll of the night, kids.
24.
I rolled an attack.
Okay. When you paused and waited for him to speak, when he was talking, you could see he started to stand up and move towards you.
Oh,
Almost hopeful and expecting. There was an affection that you're not used to. But at some point, there was a shift in his demeanor when he realized that when he was reading you. And he continued, and he hooked and turned towards his table.
Wait.
He almost wanted to give you a hug, is what you're reading. But
No, he stopped and hooked towards his table, is that what you said?
Yeah, he was going to, and then he was reading you, and your disappointment in him, the disappointment that you had in him, he realized that it was not, and
he was going to hug you and thought better of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
One moment, child aggro.
What are all these small children doing in the zenith?
Also, I forgot to put my wings
It's
away.
Bring Your Kid to Work Day. You didn't know that?
Wow.
You forgot to put your wings away when you walk out the door.
Yep.
And it's like a dog trying to run through a doorway with a
Oh,
branch.
I mean, they're not like sticks. They,
Are flexible.
Yeah, but
yeah,
it
they're
would be
flexible.
way
They
funnier
fold.
if it was like that, though.
No, more like I'm just gonna tickle the
It's
guard's
like
face
they're
on the
like
way out.
costume wings that you can't like actually like open and close. So you're just like leaning
there, like,
sideways and
a
like
fully
scooting
functional
through the
wings.
door sideways.
Is I feel like there's like a sconce on either side of the door, like
Knocks one
walking
off the
in
wall.
Okay,
hand
I'm
out
back.
to
Sorry.
keep things lit.
Okay, yeah. He
With
was
feathers.
he was going to come up and give you a hug because he was proud of you, but he felt
But he felt
awkward and he read you and felt like you were too disappointed in him and he didn't feel like he was deserving of it or you would reciprocate. And you read that on him when he was walking, when he was moving.
Mm-hmm.
There is an opportunity that you were reading if you wanted to do something, but he will not engage it. Or he will not initiate it based on what you read.
I'm not going to at this moment.
Okay.
But I am going to.
Put your wings away.
Nope. I am going to leave the room and shut the door and walk as quickly as I can to my wherever I've been staying
Zill's room.
Zill's room.
with a straight face. I'm gonna walk there as quickly as I can. And kind of just ignore anybody who even kind of wants my attention.
Okay.
And as soon as I make it to the room and shut the door, I am going to start crying.
Oh shit! Now I have to roll.
Are you in your room, Zill?
Hot 51 or higher, then I'm in my room. I am so incredibly not in my room. I am so
Zill,
not there.
You might be out buying flying potions.
I'm out buying
well,
flying.
she's in Port Dupli right now.
Yeah, somehow I managed to go back.
I
I
don't know how I
decided to
got
swing back up to I don't know, with a 4. Am I even on this plane of existence anymore? Who knows?
You can plane shift.
I can plane shift. This thing.
She's visiting Pelor for lunch.
Yeah, having lunch with Dad. See, Dion had lunch with his dad. I'm having lunch with mine.
No. You guys had both left at the same time. Dion went to go talk to his dad. You went to go buy your flying potions. So you won't be back for another hour or two.
Good. That gives him some time to have his sad time. Ooh. You ever do that thing where you accidentally increase the DPI of your mouse and it goes whee across the screen for no apparent reason?
And it's and it's mixed emotions. It's not like just like sad. It's just that was an incredibly emotionally heavy moment for Dion.
Oh,
in
yes.
so many different ways.
There was a lot. Yeah. I've been waiting for that talk.
He had anger, sadness, frustration, a sudden and surprise amount of like
Arousal.
joy and respect. Jeez. Of positive emotions from his father, which he doesn't have.
Yeah. You would only ever get those positive interactions with your father when you were alone with him. You remember that they were very far and few between because so many siblings and your father is such a high status, he's pretty much always busy.
I didn't see my father too much anyway, outside of like training and
so it was very
rare
for you to have a moment where he could show you emotion that was different than normal. Or would show you emotion, I guess I should say.
And yeah. And then Dion's gonna find a quiet place on a rooftop.
Okay.
And I guess he'll have to ride Iris up there.
'Kay.
Because
He uses wings.
Yeah. And sorry to hog the RP even more, but this is when he would want to do it.
Okay. Oh yeah, we can do that
Dawn.
real quick.
Dawn, are you awake?
Yes.
There's something I've been curious about. I would like to use this, but I would like to keep you handy as well at the same time. And I open up the case. Do you think you could turn into this? And I hold up the bow.
She'll be like, I believe I can. I'll be attached to the handle, but I could do that. Is this instrument magical, so I won't destroy it?
Very, yes.
Okay. So you'll see as her form shimmers as the blade extends into the bow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I pull out the vial. And
then it'll basically function as a longsword.
Okay.
So, just for combat purposes, Dawn is considered a longsword at this moment.
Okay. But she looks like a vial bow?
She looks like the vial bow, yes.
Okay. And I begin to play yeah, pretty much.
I know where you're going with this.
That I didn't even think about that, but yeah. I begin to play my song that I wrote.
Okay.
Not IRL, but in canon.
Yes.
And it's named after the creature that brought me up here, despite the fact that it's not about her.
Yes. Cool. I know exactly what's up.
I'm gonna roll for that, actually.
Okay. Roll a performance.
Mm-hmm.
Best number ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
He rolled a perfect score.
Yeah.
Well, it's a first try.
For the first time using this instrument ever, with no official training, you take to it pretty well. The music is sweet, a little sharp at some points, but your music comes
actually, that should be even higher.
Should it?
Because I have expertise with this specific thing.
Oh, gotcha. So you get to double your proficiency. So another
So
6.
it's another 6 on top of that. 19.
Yeah.
19.
So
Oh
it's-
yeah, no. So yeah, you're basically, yeah, you cascade the neighborhood with beautiful music.
Does Zill hear it?
Apparently, she's up in Paylor land. So
Roll a
No.
D100, Zil.
D100.
Make a
37.
perception check.
I have a passive 32. Do I hear it?
I only got a 10.
6, you hear the mouses whispering in Draconic.
6 will make a note of that.
Jorak, you're still around the zenith, right?
Yeah.
Jorak, you would hear it. Zil, you are unfortunately not close enough to hear it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking a nap and I like throw something. Loud music. I'm just throw something against them. No, I'm kidding.
Zill DM'd me a good point. I would have written the ones that have their half curses on that list that I tossed at my dad.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
That stealth check is for 6 to spy on the mice that are speaking Draconic.
And the people
haven't
who are
done it.
not in Palor's graces are actually the ones with half curses. I believe.
Are you sure? I don't
I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure.
I think
Oh, well, not all of
The
them.
ones that
Because Niklos doesn't. Alistair doesn't. And Zoe doesn't.
Well, Zoe's in
Heracles does. Leona and Leonidas are. So all three of them.
are Lycan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Peleus does.
Heracles
Argos
is actually
does.
supposed to be Order of the Mutant, but
Yes.
um,
Peleus and Argos do, and everyone else does not. As far as my understanding was.
so Peleus, all of them are not in good standing.
Yeah, all the half curses are not in good standing.
Right. I thought you said they were.
Oh, no. We're not in good
Okay.
standing.
Yes.
Sorry.
So he listed that. He listed that them and their curses, since we know about that.
Yep.
On that list.
So.
Okay. Just so he's aware.
Yep.
Oh shit! I forgot to talk to him about Dagmar. Oh well.
Dagmar, as in
the original, and his story.
Oh, yes. Tell him about angry Thassus.
Tell him about how bullshit the situation was
And how
that caused him to become what he was.
Yeah.
that he
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway,
There'll be another opportunity to talk to him if you want to.
Yeah, I don't necessarily even need to RP that conversation.
Okay.
But yeah. And that's when Dion's gonna just kind of play for a while and then take a nap on the roof with Iris.
Okay. Sounds good.
And at that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So BRB.
Cool. Is there any other RP that you guys want to do over the next month's worth of time?
Yeah, so
Oh, go ahead.
while Six is spying on these mice, and at any point if Shorak goes past, since there's no way in hell he can see me, I'll be like, "Psst, Shorak!"
Ugh. 6. What?
These mice are acting evil.
Do you speak
What?
Draconic?
No.
He can verbally understand any language, I thought.
He can read.
No,
Oh,
I
you
can
can read
read
them,
all of
never
them.
Well, still.
But it's a language I don't know, and they're mice speaking a language.
Lol. Beautiful.
Mice
What
are
do I
not-
need to roll to even see what he's saying? Investigation?
He
For
said that
some
was
reason
my
I have a plus
perception.
6 in.
Make a perception.
15.
15. You see mice running around in the bushes, but that's about it. You see nature and wildlife.
6, they're just mice.
But they are speaking. Do not hear them.
6. That one over there is telling the other one that we should go bother the cook and tell him how to cook his food.
In common?
No, no.
I don't speak Draconic.
You can
just
see
can
them.
hear
You
them
can see them doing
speaking.
like little motions, like they're trying to like stirring a pot and chopping food. And
Look,
Dan, are you watching Ratatouille right now by chance?
no, I'm not.
Six points at the mouse. He's like, look.
I'm looking. I look at it.
It looks like it's doing little like it's being an
Mouse
animal.
things.
It's being an animal.
Look, it's just a mouse. 6.
It is using a form of sign language. I've seen
I'm
this.
starving. Let's go get some lunch. I'm like really like just dying for like some very thinly chopped vegetables right now.
Why thinly chopped?
Thinly chopped and then like wrapped around a dish
Your
in
mouth
sort of like a
sword, do you
spiral.
not feel like chewing it? I could cut it up for you.
Who's wrapped around a dick? What?
Not what I said.
We're making jokes about the mice.
Do you want me to cut your food for you?
No, it's how it's prepared. It's part of the preparation. Don't worry about
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
By the way, it's your turn, and I'll hand him my bubble pipe.
it. It's my turn? What do you mean?
You have not got a gift from me yet.
Oh, why?
Are we not giving gifts?
I don't know. Are we giving gifts?
Zil and Dion both gave me gifts. And
Well,
you are
Zil
also
gave
my
me like
friend,
a potion
so I
for
thought
like.
you would like a gift.
Zil gave me like a potion for battle. I don't. I guess it could be classified as a gift. I thought of it more as just like a tool.
I have tools. I'll hold out my
No, you don't have to give
tinker's
me any of
tool
your.
kit.
No, 6. You don't have to give me any of your tools. I don't. I have nothing to do with those.
You could do something with this. The pipe.
Yeah, I do not want it.
I cannot attune to it. I have other items I'm using.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll hold on to it for you. I'm pretty full myself, but yeah, I mean, I'll hold on to it.
You can put it in your bag.
Yeah, I'll put it in my bag.
Okay. And 6 will go back to watching.
Thanks, 6.
You're welcome. And
Do you want something?
he'll give him a hug.
Do you want a gift?
I do not need a gift.
You gave me something. I feel like I should give you something.
That is what I said, but Zillian said it was not the case.
Well, here, just have this, and I give you my old shield.
Is
that
it?
I told you
Is it? How heavy is this?
6 pounds.
Oh.
Here, yeah, you can have my shield.
6 just like kind of holds it awkwardly and is like, I don't think I could use this, but I will hold it for you.
Why are you doing this?
What? I
You're
thought
not
you
going
might
to
like
use
the
that. I
pipe.
don't think I can use this.
Then I will gift you your shield.
That's huh? It's
Now you gift me my pipe.
Zorak is like just getting frustrated with this. He has no idea what's going on. He has no idea why we're exchanging gifts. You just gave him something out of the blue and like couched it as a gift. He has no clue why this is happening. Okay, yeah. Wow, thanks for the shield, 6. And you can have this beautiful pipe.
Thank you. I'll put the pipe back where it was.
Yeah, I'll put the shield back on my back.
Glorious.
I have a little bit more RP too as well.
Okay. Yeah, because we have I want to try to get the RP done tonight, so that next session we can just start with the initial siege.
We can just go all night.
I mean,
I'm kidding.
I can go all night, but one of us didn't change time zones with daylight savings.
What?
Everybody else is stupid, not Arizona. I just want to make that very clear.
It is.
Oh.
No, he's right. That's absolutely.
What time
Yeah,
is it
you
for
are
you,
correct.
DJ?
Daylight savings.
9:15 right now. I don't
He's
have
an
a-
hour ahead of us now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, I completely agree. Daylight savings time is
It's
outdated.
bullshit. Yep.
What
but-
everyone needs to do is just shift their clock 30 minutes to the midpoint and then just call it even.
Forever.
Oh,
Forever. Yeah.
So, sorry. You guys were done, right?
Yes.
Yeah. 6 just goes back to watching the mice.
And I sort of just like walk away, like bewildered. I need a drink. What was that?
6 throws the potion of healing at you. I'm just kidding.
It breaks on the back of my head and hurts, but heals.
The glass cuts you, but it's healed.
You take D4 slashing damage, and then it heals immediately.
Beautiful.
Jork, have you been using that shield, or have you been using two-handed weapons?
Two-handed weapons. I haven't used a shield for a very long
He
time.
happens to have it.
Oh no! I actually I
You
used my
started
shield
with
not
one.
long ago. It's basically when I made the switch to the Holy Avenger Greatsword after we got that like de-eviled.
Do you wear armor at all?
Yeah,
Okay. What kind of
I
armor
have
do you
to because I have shit stats. I have Mithril Halfplate.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Thanks, man.
I'll do my best.
DM, I would like to go find some half plate armor.
For you?
No. For Jorak.
Okay.
And
Great. Now I got to go through this entire exchange with Dion.
Six will actually go with him because he is looking for a tailor or someone who can.
this actually will be
So-
important because I will need a tailor for part of this as well.
Okay.
Yeah, six will go with him because he heard him thinking in his head.
As you do.
Because
As
Six is psychic and is the character that can break the fourth wall.
Yep. What wall? There are no walls.
Still
Exactly.
spending a lot of time working with her sorcery points and trying to mess with that curses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go find that. He's gonna try to find some magical stuff, and he'll borrow what he needed to from Zill first.
Zill will just hand off the bag that has all of the money in it.
Also, DM, point of order question.
Yes.
I'm in my equipment right now, and I see that I have a Raptor IOU from the Raptor guy.
Yes.
I'm gonna go there and get one really quick.
Does Jorak
I
think
forgot about that.
that we've saved the world yet?
No.
Okay,
Not yet.
because that would be when we can cash in the Raptor IOU.
Yes, that would be.
And I think is it me,
And bees.
me, Bees, and Everett? I think we're the three that all had
I
the
think
Raptor
Mud was
IOU.
on board with that as well.
That sounds right. So pumped for the Raptor.
I'm looking to find some sort of magical half plate.
Okay.
And I go to the tailor and ask for the lightest, similar to the way that Jorak already dresses. I describe it. I actually draw it out and describe it and show in detail the way he dresses. And I'm like, I need this, but I need these tabards to have the symbol of Valora.
Oh, okay.
And he very intentionally does not say menorah this time.
For some reason,
Damn it.
distantly knows that Dion wasn't being racist. He just knows somehow, or not necessarily not racist. He just knows that Dion was being nice somewhere. He's not sure how he knows. He just got this strange feeling in the back of his head.
Or is he looking off
He's
in
got
the
a
middle of
husband's
this?
bulge.
Yeah, he's looking into the middle
Oh
distance,
wow!
Wait, what?
flexing. He was looking at himself in the mirror, flexing, and then all of a sudden he looks out his window into the middle distance and just knows that wherever Dion was, he was being nice.
See, the best part, Bruno, the best part is they didn't catch what I said and they don't know what it means.
You don't know what it means?
They don't know what it means.
Oh,
I didn't hear anything.
They didn't catch what it was.
I didn't hear what you said.
That's good. It wasn't for you, it was for Dion.
So anyway, whatever magical I can get for that, whatever magical half plate I can find that's of decent quality, and get the tabards attached.
Okay. I don't think you could probably find another set of regular mithril half plate and have it attached. But he could say
I'm
that
not necessarily looking for mithril, more than I'm looking for something with a magical.
Yeah. I'm just looking through armor right now, seeing what there is. There would be adamantine available in half plate.
Resistant to necrotic? Question mark.
That's actually a really good idea. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
What
You
is?
touch my tra-la-la?
sorry. I just have never
Like,
seen.
wait, what?
I've never. There's. Sorry, I just opened up armor and I typed in half plate, and there's one that's just called molten bronze skin half plate, and it just appears as a jug of molten bronze,
That's.
and it like
Oh, it is half
contours
plate.
to your skin.
Sounds
I've never seen that before.
That's pretty hot. I was gonna say cool, but that didn't feel appropriate.
Oh, fair enough.
That does sound.
That is pretty cool.
Do you want me to find a specific thing for you, DM, or are you saying that that's all I can find is an adamantine half plate?
Adamantine. There's mithril. I'm just looking through. Did you have one in mind you were looking for?
Let me look up real quick. Do I think Jorak would be opposed to wearing something heavier, or?
Pretty
He's
sure
strong,
he can
he
lift
can
it.
handle
Just
I
water.
think you know that Jorak couldn't wear something heavier.
Oh right.
You can wear medium.
Yeah.
What about the breastplate?
Is that better?
Yes. I think half plate is medium, right?
Wait, half plate
plate's
is medium
15.
armor?
Yeah, half plate's medium. Yeah, it looks like half plate's better than breastplate.
Oh.
Well, breastplate does not restrict movement, aka sneaking, which is the benefit of the mithril. I'm looking up stuff real quick.
Because you could probably find a breastplate of resistance to necrotic damage.
Yes. In fact, I just found armor of necrotic resistance breastplate.
Yeah.
I would drop a point of AC.
But you would also take half damage from necrotic.
Yeah, it's fair.
And I will have them.
Wait, why would you drop going from breastplate to half plate? They're both the same, aren't they?
No, it's 14 to 15.
Oh.
Or 15 to 14.
I mean, you already have advantage on stealth because of the boots anyway.
That's true.
True.
But the main reason I would be getting it is not for that. It would be for the damage
necrotic
protection. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could find armor of resistance in a couple different kinds. You could find cold, fire, necrotic, and poison. You could find a set of mithril and a set of adamantine half plate.
I found in there is armor of necrotic resistance half plate, but you're saying that does not exist.
At this store? Or just in
Armor of
general?
resistance
this
necrotic.
city.
Armor of resistance necrotic is a thing, yes.
Okay, then I'll get him the same kind of armor that he has, but I'll do the necrotic resistance kind.
In half plate?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that way he doesn't have to drop armor.
So it popped up when you were looking in just the...
Yep,
okay.
armor of necrotic resistance, comma half plate.
Okay. It probably is allowed to armor, light, medium, heavy. Okay, yeah, it can do any. It just...
Yeah.
Its tag type is labeled as breastplate.
Yeah.
but it requires attunement.
It does.
So he would have to get rid of something he's already wearing.
And I would lose my acid resistance
You have acid resistance?
from Iron Fang.
Well, I'm gonna get it for him.
'Kay.
And hope that he likes it.
How much is that going to be, DM?
That is a rare, so...
And I make sure to show my my Inquisition emblems. I make sure to like draw subtle attention to it.
Flips out his badge. Good morning, ma'am. Officer Dion from the Inquisition PD.
So 7,470 gold.
7,470?
Yep.
Okay.
Done.
That's including the tabards that I had made for it.
The tabards will be like another like 20 gold.
No! You just broke the bank.
Sorry.
I removed it.
So while we're there, Six will go up to one of the workers and be like, "Are you a sewer?"
Yes, I'm a tailor. You
I
look
will
like
have
you
a
could
boat.
use some clothes. You're a little naked right now.
A sewer, dude. Oh my god.
He doesn't know what the word is. I would like to wear both of these cloaks at the same time.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Well, we could probably work something out. As I take it one of them is magical.
Yes.
Okay, so I can't really alter a magical cloak without possibly ruining the enchantment, but I can alter the
I like the
non-magical
way
one.
that this one looks.
Okay, so you're basically saying you want me to hide the magical one with this non-magical one?
Yes.
Zoom is flexing in the mirror. And then like stares out into the middle distance and knows that Six is doing something dumb right now.
They'll be like,
Because Jorak has like godlike
And Dion's
insight.
here while this is happening.
so you see them looking like, I think I could manage something like that. It wouldn't be too expensive.
Just a bunch of clothespins, just clothespinning the thing together in all the areas.
He would be happy with that, honestly. He wouldn't know the difference.
They'll be like, can you give me like 10 minutes? I think I can get it done for you.
Yes, I can wait.
You'll see them. You'll see them bring it out, and they'll like put the magical cloak on you, and then put the other one over top of it, and like start fitting it. And they'll like start taking these clips that they have on their apron, and like clipping it and pinching it together where it should sit. And then they'll like do like a little shuffle around to get it to sit right. And then they'll take the whole cloak once they've all pinned it up. And then you watch as they pull out a needle and this almost like ethereal thread that like doesn't look tangible. And then they feed it and then they begin to like stitch the two together. And like within 20 minutes you have a displacer cloak that looks like a normal cloak.
Really thick cloak.
It's
That
a
also-
little bulky because it's doubly thick, but
Yeah, I mean, he
It-
normally wears like a traveling
Yeah,
cloak.
it just
a
looks like a
long,
heavy cloak.
Heavy cloak.
it looks like one meant for traveling in more like colder areas. But it looks very mundane and plain.
Aside from the fact that it's wispy.
Yes.
Thank you. How much do I owe you? And he'll just hold out a handful of like 15 gold coins.
They'll be like, they'll reach in and take one gold coin and be like, thank you.
He puts the rest back.
And then they'll basically they'll say
1 gold.
they'll then turn to you, Dion, and be like, okay, so you are interested in the tabards with the symbol of Melora fastened to the armor. Would you like us to do any special dyeing or staining of the armor itself?
It is magical. Would that affect it?
We can add a tint to the metal. That does not affect the magic abilities. We just can't alter the shape or.
Yes. Has Jorak shown any of his own color? Like, does he have a favorite color that he wears? Or is it just the colors of Melora?
There's very much a DJ list right now, and there's very much a Jorak answer, and I think
I need the real Jorak answer.
he doesn't really have a favorite color.
Okay, then I will just have them make it in Melora's colors.
Okay.
This would be so cool if it was just in all black with his black helmet with the red eyes.
Oh, I forgot about the black helmet with the red eyes. In that case, I want the symbol of Melora, but I want it to be all black with just a hint of red.
Okay. Do you describe that he has a helmet that does that or whatever?
Yes.
He'll be like,
Yes.
do you
Forgot
care
we
if
got him a
I
helmet.
give it a little personal panache touch?
I
I'll-
draw him the helmet, and I'm like, this is the helmet.
Okay.
I'd like it to fit with this.
Okay. I think I can do that. But you wanted to have a Melora theme.
Yes.
Okay.
I know it seems ironic,
Melora
but
fuck you
yes.
up.
Okay.
Trust me, it works. I've seen it.
Okay. I'll trust you on that. Would you give... I think I need a couple days. I gotta do the embroidery on the tabards. That'll probably take about a
We have
week.
some time.
And about a week. So, yeah, he quotes you a week, and then...
Okay.
Yeah. So... Okay, so when you return...
Make sure to get a receipt.
Yes, obviously. He only takes half payment up front.
Okay.
And then he takes rest on delivery, basically. So when you return, he pulls out the armor. He actually has it on display on a mannequin, ready for you when you arrive.
Mhm.
And you see... Do you bring Jorak with you when you come pick it up?
Ooh, that's a fun idea. Yeah. But like Jorak, we have a mission. If you wouldn't mind accompanying me, it'll just take the two of us.
Oh, yeah. Let me put some pants on real quick.
Walks away dejected.
Dion does not glance.
I'm kidding. He does.
He's
still
Out
watching-
of respect for
Dix
Zil,
is
Dion
watching
doesn't
the
glance.
mice.
he's still watching.
Yep.
This is the next day, but
This is a week later.
he has. Oh, okay. Well, he has not slept in a week then. He's just been
I mean,
watching
it's
the mice.
6.
He doesn't need to. I mean,
You've
Exactly.
you've learned the
literally been
daily
spying on the
you've
mice.
learned the daily routines of every mouse in the Zenith Garden.
Beautiful.
Jesus.
He will be taking notes. on
Okay.
where-
Yeah, I'm like fully armored.
You've learned that there are specifically 16 mice that live within the gardens. They never come out at the same time though. Like occasionally you'll see like 2 or 3 out, but they do not all come out at the same time, and they always spread out and move around the garden separately.
If I see you start to armor up, I will tell him. Actually, Jorak, we're supposed to be going. This is a bit of an incognito mission. You won't need your armor. It's purely.
Oh, it doesn't make any noise.
It's more of a recognition thing.
Yeah, I guess I'm a pretty big deal.
Yes. But I would tuck your helmet away just in case.
Oh, bring the helmet, but
In your bag or something.
okay.
Just
yeah.
in case you need to intimidate someone.
I wouldn't want to forget the helmet. I mean, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
what Paylor said.
Who?
What?
The disembodied voice.
You're not hearing disembodied voices as well. It's probably.
I look into the middle distance. No, I don't know. No, I didn't hear anything.
Sorry, just playing. Let's go. I'll tell you when we get there. It'll make sense more sense then.
Okay.
And I'll just
Zorak
kind
is
of
like sharpening his blade, like as
I'll
we're
just-
like walking through the city streets.
I'll just kind of shoot the shit with them a little bit on our way there.
Okay.
In a more casual way than I normally speak with Zorak. And right before we get there, I will actually pull out my chain whip. And I will say that, Zorak, did you know that this is specially made for my family?
Have you mentioned that before? Like when you got it, I think I probably would have known that.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautifully made.
Thank you. This one was specifically made for myself. And while my family does not have the greatest track record, sometimes I think that there are bonds, and I clink some of the links together, that are stronger than blood, stronger than a given family, if you will. And I just wanted to say that the chosen family is greater. It forms a greater bond. And as a symbol of that, I would like you to have this. And I handed my chain whip to him.
Jeez. Oh,
I know I haven't always shown you, overtly anyway, the greatest respect or taken you as seriously as you might think, but I do, and I respect you immensely.
Zorak doesn't say what he was going to say.
Jork doesn't say what DJ was going to say.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah,
we're almost
thank you.
here, and I
Zorak he's like almost like starts to get serious. Oh my god, thank you. Okay, let's do. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys walk up on a armor and tailor shop.
I think we've arrived at our mission.
And Dion,
We
you
need
push
to-
the door open.
Hurt somebody in here? Or...
No, not at all. Remember, this is
where
just
that guard is?
this is just about gathering.
Dion, be serious with me.
Okay,
Is the guard in here?
not that I'm aware of. Do you want to look?
No.
We can look
Okay.
Okay. Wow, that is a nice set of armor.
Okay, so you guys step inside, and you see that there is a display rack with a half-plate set of armor. As you look, Dion, you see the alterations that she made to it. And alterations, sorry.
She got fights with it.
She got really pissed with this armor. She hates this armor.
Melora, but it's black.
Alterations, yes. Sorry.
It's okay. It was great.
There are fist marks in different parts of the metal.
At the top of the armor, you see that there is a black section where around the neck, and you watch as almost like roots. There's lines that descend down the armor all the way, and they begin to shift from the black to a brown to an orange to almost a red down at the bottom. And then in between, there's dark emerald greens and shimmering blue, like deep blue, like nature. And there's the tabards that have been attached to it so that they hang and everything, and it's gorgeous.
I really hope you have an art picture for this, because I really want to see one.
I don't have a picture for it.
Damn it!
I wish I
was
did.
hoping.
I wish I did. But yes. When you said, when I was like I want to design this. It's super cool.
I like it.
So, yeah. So, Jorak, you see this set of armor, and it looks badass. And you see that it's got the symbol of Melora on it. And
While he's taking a look at it, I subtly step away and pay the tailor for it.
Okay. And then, so the tailor will walk over and be like, "So you're the lucky one," and pat you on the back like, "The armor's yours."
Wait. Huh?
Yeah, this armor was commissioned for you, right? Right? And she'll look back at Dio and be like, "Right? This is for him?"
And I look at Dan at the same time.
And I just nod. I don't say anything. I just nod
She'll be
while
like,
looking at the armor.
She'll be like, "Yeah, I spent all week working on this little intricate designs here." And she'll point out, like, "I made this area down here blue because it's like the sea, and I did this area up over here green for like the forest and the roots coming down. He told me that you have this scary helmet that you like to wear. So I designed the black and the roots to blend that into the armor." And he specifically requested the tabards with the symbol of Melora on them.
I did say the right god, right?
Yes.
Because that would be awkward as fuck if I didn't.
That would have been.
If you had said the
so
wrong god,
funny.
I still would have let. I would have let you. I would have sold. Oh man.
That would have been really funny, though.
That would have been incredible. Trying to figure out how to play this.
Is Jorak gonna cry?
I don't think so. But this is one of the greatest kindnesses Jorak has ever been shown this entire life.
Probably.
So, I found an image that is not this armor that we're discussing, but it's armor that you guys will appreciate. It's in red.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Ooh,
Darth
Yeah, that's
Vader
what it
themed
is.
medieval armor. I love it.
that's what it is.
I like how I give him his own shield, and that's not like the greatest gift ever.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. Just try it on.
I mean, I put this armor on as fast as
I
can.
assist you because it requires two people to do efficiently, quickly.
I'm like looking around like violently for a mirror.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, I'm like looking at myself, and then I like after I have it all on, I'm just like totally loving it. I slowly like put the dread helm on.
And it is perfect. Intimidating and
I love it.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is
think you should
I
name
don't
it.
have the words. Name it. Oh,
I think you
Jesus.
should name it.
I mean, with all the alterations I'm going to get into with this armor, I don't even. I don't know. I think armor and weapons, they have to earn their names. So you have my word that I will name it, but I don't think I can come up with something that would be justified right now.
That is fair.
Shark is like secretly thinking of like all the badass names in the world. It's a lot of names from like, what's the Tom Cruise planes? Top Gun, like all the like nicknames from Top Gun.
Lol.
Call signs.
Yeah, call signs. He's thinking of like all of those right now.
Not quite like that, but a little closer.
With more.
Okay. Oh, it's like a combo Batman. Okay, this is cool.
It's very, very earthy and naturey. With like,
Ooh, this one's cool.
Where do you guys find these?
Pinterest, it's the best.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get on Pinterest.
That one's cool. Pinterest is great. It's where I find all my art.
These are all incredible.
Sorry, YouTube, but we can't share.
yeah, copyright.
Go check on Pinterest. It's there.
I think
Yeah,
you should just
Zorak
pick-
is like I think with the like red eyes, you see like a singular like tear roll out of one of the red eyes on his helmet.
I pretend not to notice.
And he's just like checking himself out in the mirror. He's like sort of like afraid to flex. Because the tabard, he's got like the tabard on, and he like doesn't want to flex and like tear the fabric.
It's magical, Zorak. You're not going to break it.
He flexes so hard. Right when you say that. Just like the hardest flex you've ever seen. Like he flexes so hard that like nipples pop out on the armor that weren't there before.
Okay, Batman.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
It's thought it was really funny. I just with all these gifts happening this week, I feel like I should give you something.
Just punch one of my brothers in the face. We'll be
I
good.
found one. It's not the right colors, but it matches my vision.
Oh wow.
Oh hell yes, dude.
That's sick. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yes.
What is that from?
I have no idea.
Loomcluster.com.
Yes.
That's dope.
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
Which just reminds me of this one. Y'all know who that is, right? You do know who that actress, who the model is, right?
No,
I feel like I should
I
know.
can't. I don't even recognize that picture.
That's a Critical Role thing, right?
It's fucking Marisha.
Oh.
Damn.
Well,
I've
tell
never
Matt, 'cause
I've
he'll
never
be
seen that
jealous.
photo shoot before.
Neither have I. That's pretty cool.
What's that
Yeah.
for?
What's it
That
from?
armor, I'm pretty sure that armor was 3D printed specifically for Marisha's body for a
That's
photo shoot.
incredible.
3D printed, full
That's
set
pretty
of
cool.
medieval 3D printed women's sovereign armor.
That's pretty sweet.
But yeah, no,
And
that
I would very much like to have that armor that you posted with all of the colors that you mentioned sort of swirling where the yellow is.
the green and the blue are where the glowing part
Yeah.
is.
Hell
and
yes.
and the rest of it is your tabard and the root system kind
Is
of.
that actually I think is the same armor.
It's literally the same. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same.
It's like identical.
Yes,
It's her.
I think it is.
That's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
But yes, yeah, no, that's exactly what I was like. Basically, what I was envisioning. A little more looking like roots, but that is the look.
Yeah. I like it because it almost looks like a tree. Like with
Yeah.
the pattern that sort of like weaves through it, like I'm like leaves and like bark kind of vibes. I'm digging that.
There you go. I had to like look for a little while to find the right image.
So Zorak is like, what am I gonna do with my other armor?
So, Dion, you feel like you got a really good deal for the amount of, like, design work that was put into that armor.
Mm-hmm. In fact, I'll tip an extra, like, few gold.
Okay. She'll acknowledge and
did
thank
well.
you.
By the way, Zorak, in case you were wondering, there was no job. I just wanted to get you here.
I'm so worried about that because I didn't want to like go on the job and scratch my new armor. I was just gonna say something out of character. I was legitimately about to say something.
So, it will require you to become in tune with it. Is the only drawback. But, oh, I forgot to tell you. This armor will protect you from necrosis. Not completely, but
Yes,
what happened when the
necrosis.
The shopkeeper will be like, it's added protection against dark and evil afflictions and touch.
Yes, of course.
the
Necrosis.
main type of damage that evil angel we fought was doing? It will protect you from that, partially.
Oh, you guys fought that dark-winged angel?
Fuck. Yes.
That thing must have been a fun fight. Yeah, it seems like you guys survived.
Seems like.
We tend to do that, yes.
Well, it would seem.
It would seem you survived that fight.
Yes. Okay.
Dion like looks away and he's like he gives this blank look just away, like making sure his face isn't in any reflections.
She's
looking into the camera?
kind of just
He's
like
looking into the
Yes. Yeah, he looks into the camera and he's like, "Really?"
yeah.
He gives the Jim from The Office look.
Yeah.
When somebody does something stupid, that look.
Well, she's like, "Oh, you guys fought that angel that was flying over town. Wow, you survived. That is so cool. I just made armor for people who, yeah." Yeah. So
Yeah.
she's a little starstruck right now, and
This is really hard again.
yeah.
Sort of like a Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Mr. Universe pose. Just trying to get a feel for the armor.
Like that?
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
No. Not like that.
Yep. So, okay. Did we have any other RP?
Zill is just messing with her magic, just trying to expand what she, the weird magic that she has.
Okay. Yeah, Zorak spends the next hour just walking around in his new armor.
6 is still studying the mice.
So Zill, you think that you have found a way that you can modify the curse to be kind of similar to the way you have it, but you don't feel confident that you could make it not a curse. It's still going to remain a curse, but you could take away the force transformation on the full moon, things like that. But it still is going to remain a curse. With just the basic magic of the immortal sun. And you fueling your sorcery points and magic into it.
Okay.
But
she'll keep messing with it. She doesn't want to. She won't let anything She doesn't want to curse anyone or anything.
Yes. Leave them cursed, basically.
So I could basically give them what Dion had.
Kind of, yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a half curse.
Yes.
That's
She can give them class levels in
Yeah, you
In,
can't. You
Bloodhunter?
can't. You can either remove the curse from them, or you can remove portions of the curse. You can't alter the curse into not being a curse.
okay.
You can leave it with just the positives and take away the negatives, but it's still a curse.
And their soul would still be bound to.
Yes.
so
Yeah,
she'd
you have not
completely
found a
remove
way
the
to
curse.
unbind their soul.
Oh, even by removing the curse fully, it won't unbind the soul?
If you remove the curse fully, their soul is unbound.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But that's the only way so far that you.
I was just confused for a second, that's all.
She specifically has not told you this, Dion, but what she's, for your knowledge, she's trying to make it so that she can give people the
choice.
ability to be like her, the choice to be like her,
Gotcha.
where it's a
Gotcha.
natural thing and not a curse. But she doesn't have that kind of power that quite yet. She's pretty sure she has I'm pretty sure she has an idea of why and what needs to happen next.
Can we say now that we're level 20 that this is what your little friend looks like?
Oh yeah, can the Eritan? Zil will definitely bring Eritan back,
Be a little more ferocious.
and that's amazing. I love it so much.
I just found it.
But it's still like 12 inches long.
Oh, it's
Maybe
been longer.
like 18 inches long.
Like I say, I don't know if you know how long.
Probably 36 at this point.
36 inches,
Mm-hmm.
big 36-inch long snake.
She looks. I mean, she just like looks like she has a hairy neck. Then a 36-inch long snake wrapped around her neck.
It looks like a feathered boa.
Okay. She has a feathered neck.
Ma'am, you got some hair growing all around your neck there.
Ma'am, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but you have a lot of feathers on your neck.
Feathers and scales. And then I will at one point need to do just a tiny bit of RP with Zil.
Okay.
This
is before the siege actually happens?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Is there any other RP anybody wants to do before the siege
How many
besides
weeks was it?
4?
Towards
It's
the
a-
end of it, I would have something I wanted.
Okay. Yeah, because the siege is gonna basically begin the week right about the full moon. The next full moon.
Mm-hmm. Which is also right before the.
Which is which is a week before the solstice, yes.
Zorak feels so guilty about this.
Well,
About
But
the armor.
He has to. No, he has to get rid of Iron Fang. He can't have Iron Fang attuned anymore.
Yeah.
He feels awful right now.
this is what happens when your DM gives you 6 legendaries each.
Too many weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
You just need 10/10's power.
Yeah, right. You need to just be an artificer, and then you can attune multiple items. Because artificers can attune up to like 5 or 6 items.
Mm-hmm.
How many levels of
I
that do
think
you
it's
need?
6 at max level.
I think
How
you
many
gain
levels do
one
I need
like
to get next one?
every time your modifier, like your.
You would have to take a lot of levels to get.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to drop all my levels of Barbarian and just become an Artificer.
Yep, that's how that works.
Yeah.
Artificer.
You'll have to spend some time with some artificers to do that.
I don't. I just know.
And visit some monks to learn how to meditate and get rid of your rage.
Zorak wouldn't be any fun without his rage.
No, he wouldn't.
Uh,
Them guards would be a lot safer, though.
I'm going to
So-
kill that asshole.
this isn't like immediately before the fight necessarily, DM. If that's what you were trying to get at. This
Yes.
is just before.
This is the month leading up to the siege, basically.
Yeah, at some point during this, Dion will. I mean, they obviously will have spent some time together.
Yes.
With a month of
there's-
downtime.
There's a lot of interpersonal RP between them that does not go on stream because
Right, because it's just mushy and soggy, and y'all don't need to hear that.
Yep.
Or sexy, and y'all don't need to hear that either.
Yep.
But I will. I have not shown her my vial yet. This would be probably at least a few weeks into.
Okay.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
Yes, I have been keeping it from her, not in like a. I don't want her to know about it, like guilty way. Just a.
It just
I want to
hasn't come up
surprise her
yet.
kind of way. Well, no, I want to surprise her.
Okay.
So, because I've never practiced in the room. I've only ever practiced like on the roof or somewhere secluded.
Out and about.
Well, secluded, yeah. And I will show her in the room. Be like, some of the money that you lent to me was for this, and I will take it out. And I will hold Dawnbringer up in the form of the bow.
Ooh.
And she's glowing, so it's pretty iconic. So you will know that it's her.
Mm-hmm.
And I will begin to play that song for you.
Oh, are you gonna roll it for me?
I will roll it for you.
Two
So that's
natural ones.
this plus 6.
Yes.
Lol. Wow. Okay.
Did I actually roll? Okay.
You did. He rolled perception afterwards, so it's 16 plus 6.
So 22.
Excellent.
Yeah. No, it's a beautiful rendition of the song.
Is he singing to me at the same time?
Yes, but for the sake of the YouTube, I will not do that.
Yeah.
She loves it. She is glowing, like, uncontrollably bright the whole time. And she's just very happily sitting, watching,
Yeah,
eyes
put the sunglasses on.
tearing up a little bit. You can stare directly at the sun. You're
I know.
fine.
I'm joking.
Jesus. I mean, he can, but he's gonna go blind.
No, actually, it's canon. Dion, in the very beginning, of the very first episode, Dion stared directly at the sun, and it didn't even cause his eyes to hurt at all.
Yep. That is our world. We decided it's canon for Aasimar.
Mm.
Well, not
Not
awesome.
necessarily Aasimar, but as
Specifically.
an Aasimar that is a paladin of Pelor.
Got it.
I posted a little comic strip for Dion.
Perfect. Perfect.
Using knives, we don't mix those with the others.
Defensive
That would be unsafe.
attackers. Just bring more knives.
Oh,
It's
I saw
amazing.
this on Reddit.
Technically,
And I
Dion
thought
doesn't
of-
wear armor, so that's
I thought of
amazing.
Dion.
I love the idea that is how Dion's armor works, because he doesn't wear armor.
I saw it.
Like the more you attack, you lose your armor.
Yeah.
It goes
That
down.
is so perfect. Who knew about Zill and Dion?
That's 100%. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
And it's even funny because she's an elf.
Because
She's
she's
an
a
elf.
light-haired elf.
And he's a scraggly haired human.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
The build is just about perfect. The
That's
facial structure is
great.
almost perfect.
Yeah. I was like literally like my Greyhawk Goonies game that I'm in.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
posted this in the Facebook chat that they have. And I was like, oh my god, I have to remember to save this and share it later.
Oh man. Beautiful.
So, okay. So you did that RP 6 near the end of the time.
Is that the end of the RP?
Was that the end of the RP?
That's all I really wanted was to play that song
Just to
for
play
you
the
and
song.
reveal,
Okay.
yeah. And to
Cool.
reveal that I have a new instrument.
She loves it. She's very excited. She will very happily listen for as long as you will play for.
6.
Anyway.
What were you wanting to do?
Okay, so how much could 6 write within this time period?
How
many
much
pages
of what?
of anything? How many pages could he write?
Quite a
Jeez.
while.
With no sleep? A
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Like novels worth.
Okay, 6 will go up to. Hello.
Hmm.
You're not muted, Dan.
There
He
he
is
is.
now.
There he is.
Oh, okay.
It's like, yeah, we already talked about.
He basically plays you the Dion and Zill playlist, so.
She loves it. She enjoys
Or
it.
at least a few songs from it. He doesn't know all of them yet. But it turns out he's picking up music much more naturally than he ever thought he would.
Dan, can you still hear us at least?
I think he can. What? But family drama is my favorite thing.
Right?
Okay. Because
And
I
YouTube is
have
hilarious.
studied these mice for like 4 weeks, have I learned Draconic?
Ooh. That's a good question.
Oh no.
The best way to learn is through immersion.
I mean, a month of speaking a language, you would probably pick up at least a good amount.
Roll a D100. 34.
You know, 34 Draconic words.
They're not really
Oh.
draconic.
Do I learn mouse language?
Can he speak with mouse folk?
Oh my god.
I mean, there's an ability that lets you, like the barbarian the totem barbarian can do that.
Oh, if only I picked the right one.
So I have to take a level of barbarian.
3 levels.
Hmm.
And honestly, probably more than that.
No, it's you get it at 3rd level.
Is it 3rd level? That's impressive. Totem barbarians are dope.
Totem barbarians are so sweet. I honestly, like, if I go barbarian, it's so hard not to go totem, especially bear totem.
If this
Like-
wasn't my second ever game of D&D, I probably would have done that. But I didn't know any better. I was an idiot.
But
It's hard not to
can
go arcane
speak
trickster
mouse,
if you're the rogue.
basically.
It's hard not to
True.
go eldritch knight if you're the fighter.
The DM says, you learn to chirp and mimic mouse. It's more of a strange sign language based on intent. Path of Ancestral Guardian is pretty awesome. I feel like those are 2
Congratulations.
separate sentences.
Nope, he unlocked Path of Ancestral Guardian.
Alright, how do I add that?
And
That's not one of my
Congratulations.
classes.
Technically, we did get 3 levels since the last time we played, so
Amazing. Congratulations.
Alright, so I'm adding a language.
Yeah, can I add
called
another class of barbarian?
Mouse sign language.
we're a Gestalt now, right?
I'm just gonna leave it as custom language.
So I think we can return.
Now we just gain feats.
Oh yeah, by the way, you guys have noticed Shorak is looking like increasingly healthy. Like,
Oh,
I mean, he's looking very healthy.
Oh,
taking those vitamin supplements again, huh?
It's, I mean, after that fight, he got a really good night's rest, and Yeah, I mean, like, woke up and, like, really, like, committed to, like, I know I've got this, like, crazy strong belt and I know I'm the best, but
But now you have resistance to necrosis.
I need to, like, maintain this. So I've been doing, like, a lot of, like, lifting houses and, like, stuff to work out.
Lifting house.
Gosh, what's ever going to
looks-
happen to him if he walks into an area of magic negation?
He'll just die. But yeah, no, he looks tough and he looks healthy.
Are you saying you took tough?
Okay.
Wink.
Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding.
So, I think we're probably about the point where RP for the month is ending, yes?
Oh no, I wasn't
Oh, you're not done yet?
done. I haven't
okay.
even started it.
Gotcha.
Jeez.
Cool. Sorry, my bad.
So you said I could write like hundreds of pages
Oh,
in
yes.
that time?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Six will go up to Jorak at some point with a stack of like an encyclopedia.
I love it.
And he'll like put it on a table and be like, I have studied the mice, they are not evil.
I think he drops this like giant.
It's like a tome. It's a
Is it
freaking
loose
tome.
pages?
No. He
Oh, that
he
would've
had
been
it bound.
Way funnier.
Easier to carry.
So just a giant tome. What is
Yes.
this?
I wrote stories about them while studying them. They have very intricate lives. It's quite interesting, actually, if you would like to read it.
You've been. I mean, are these like chronicles of these
Of the mice in the
that you wrote?
garden, yes.
Oh my god! I open to the table of contents. How many chapters are in it?
There's no chapters. It's just one long list of
It's
information.
14 chapters.
14 chapters, and the book is how many pages long?
You rolled for it.
262 pages.
Not terrible. It's I mean, long ass chapters.
Long ass
Actually, that first roll should have probably been a D, or not. That's not what
128 chapters.
No. I meant to do D20s, not D100 for that one. 25 chapters.
That's still really.
That's still
In
some pretty long
260
chapters, but
pages. Yeah.
It's about 10 pages a chapter.
It's a large book.
oh, so that's really short chapters then. Maybe. I don't know how long chapters are supposed to be anymore. I need to read.
Wow.
It depends on the writer.
True.
Some writers write 4-page chapters. Some writers write 50-page chapters.
So did you? I guess I flipped through it. Did you write it in Common, or did you write this in Mouse?
They do not speak spoken language. It is more of a sign language, and I'll speak mouse to him.
I just sit there in my new armor.
Besides, most people do not speak it. I wrote it in Common.
So you
Thank you for
you
that.
watch Six begin to like do like the little motions that mice do when they're like grooming themselves,
brushing
kind of
their face. Yeah, brushing their face, chewing on rocks, so their teeth don't grow into their.
rotating a piece of
gums.
food in front of their mouth while they eat.
Six. You. This is fascinating stuff. I slammed the cover of the book. Fascinating stuff. But I think maybe let's do something else.
Oh, I'm finished with this.
Okay.
Do you actually read it? Huh?
Yeah, sure, I'll read it.
Oh, I'm asking you out of character. Six isn't asking.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Okay. It's like children's stories, basically, about the mice and what they do every day.
262 pages of mice children's story.
An entire month of chronicling mice in the Garden
it's
of the Zenith.
basically
Oh my God.
It's basically, instead of 25 chapters, they're like 25 individual stories about these
individual
mice.
short stories of mice.
Yeah.
You wrote the screenplay. It's a 10-act story of Ratatouille.
I mean, there was the mice that they were trying to go get food in the kitchen, so that's one of the chapters.
6. This is quite the... feat isn't quite the word I want to use. I mean, this is quite the chronicling of these mice, and how you have begun to understand them is beyond me.
I paid attention.
Did you do
Same as I
anything
do for
else?
everyone else.
Have you? I mean, how long did this take you?
What day is it? It's been 4 weeks, you said?
About 3 to 4 weeks. You're getting close to 4.
It took most of the past 4 weeks.
So you wrote a 262-page book in 4 weeks. It's 6. Yeah, this is impressive. I'll read it. I mean, Jorak's not a very good reader.
It'll
So it's
take you.
gonna
It'll
take
take
him
you some
some time.
time, but
It's written at his reading level, then.
6. What is this word?
The.
Okay, thank you.
I was hoping. Oh man. Tahi.
okay.
I really fucking wrote a book.
Yeah. 6 wrote a book.
Chronicling these mice, you've done nothing but stare at mice for 4 weeks.
This
Very
is what
good.
happens when the DM makes an offhand comment about mice.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
100%.
You can't make offhand comments to 6, you know that.
No.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love these little golden moments like this.
Is he like showing me this book at like the same time that Dion is like playing his music?
There's a good
Yes.
chance.
I figure I would be like not far away from that happening.
Okay.
4
So
d20s. What if you rolled an 80 right there? 80 chapters in 262 pages would just be absurd.
I mean,
Yeah. I was gonna roll 5 d20s, but I thought that might be too many.
Funny.
That's why I rolled the 100 first time.
okay. So
71 chapters.
it's getting late for you, right, DJ?
I mean, yeah, it's like 10-20.
How are we feeling? Do we want to? Because
do you have to go, like? Do you have a cutoff time?
me?
I mean, if I don't take my sleeping medicine at a certain time, it's just gonna cause chaos for tomorrow. But I can't. I mean, I can stay up a little bit longer.
I mean, you can take your meds. We'll just play with you being high on drugs. We
'Cause
do that every night with me.
we're kind of at a good point for next session to start the siege.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
Because I don't think you guys have any other RP, and you guys can think about RP if you guys want to do any RP at the beginning of next session. In the time between, if there's anything else you guys think of you want to do, but I think we're probably at a pretty good stopping point for right now. Because I may have slept 5 hours today, but I'm still pretty tired.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can imagine.
Fair enough.
He does that to you.
Yeah. But I think things are going pretty good right now. You guys are at a good. This is a really good stopping point, because the next thing is probably gonna take the whole of next session.
Okay.
Good.
So
I'm excited. Let's do it.
I don't want to keep us up till like midnight or later.
So 11:11. We're gonna do it. We're gonna have a thing next week on 11/11.
11/11.
Damn.
Veterans Day.
That's next week. Yep. Everyone's available next week?
Could be.
I'm going to
I
cut
am,
the
that's-
recording off here, and we're going to say good night to YouTube.
Good night, YouTube.
I think this is episode 49. Am I correct? Let me. I just want to know before I.
40 something.
We're getting close to 50. This is 48.
48. Wow.
Damn.
Played 48 sessions so far.
That's a lot of sessions.
That is. Okay. Well, good night, YouTube,
Good night.
or good day,
Bye-bye.
or whatever time of day it is for you
Oh,
when you're
goodbye,
watching
mate.
this, or finishing this, I should say. But we love you. We'll see you next
I
time.
love you, YouTube. Bye bye.